Well, we've got a multi-phase little endeavor here this afternoon. First, it's a hottest day of the year. Probably record breaker. I just left the house, and at least at my house, it's 120 degrees. So we're gonna take a little ride around at 120 degrees. It's a little toasty. I do have gear on, all the normal stuff, but it's not too terrible bad so far. But I need to get gas for a trip tomorrow, and I need to get some touch-up paint for my car, and we're going to get some ice cream for Mrs. Desert Dog. The other thing I'm checking out is I lowered the windscreen, and I wanted to see how that affected the wind noise. On my camera. But I was hoping to get a little bit more air over the screen for ventilation on the helmet and through my mesh gear. Even if it's hot air, at least it's giving me some benefit. It's warm enough to feel like if you ever, I don't have any need of it, but if you ever used a hair dryer and blew it in your face, it's pretty much what it feels like. I'm sure at road surface temperature, I mean air temperature is 120, I'm sure down on the road you're talking 150, 160 at least. Let's see here. Looks like we got a pump open. All right. Pack her back up here. Off we go. We'll take a little run up here. Do a wind noise check, then we'll go over and fulfill our other two missions of touch-up paint and ice cream. It'll be interesting to see if the ice cream makes it all the way home without becoming liquid. I can tell you one thing right now, the bike is not terribly happy with the heat. She's popping and stumbling a little bit. Which is understandable. I'm sure if this was a air-cooled engine, normally aspirated, we'd be in serious jeopardy of vapor lock. Oh, that wasn't right. Well, we're going to call this filtering. It's definitely shield down when you're going, and shield up when you're stopped. It's too hot to leave your shield open when you're rolling, and when you're stopped you need the airflow. So you can't close. I can't close the shield. It's supposed to get up in Death Valley, which is quite a ways from here. I think it's like 400 or 500 miles, something like that. It's supposed to get up to 130. Which I believe that is the lowest point in the continental U.S. 120 feet below sea level, something like that. I could be wrong, but I know it's something like that. But I do have to admit, it's truly not as bad as you think. I don't think I'd want to be riding around this for 8 hours, but it's not too terrible bad. We're searching for a little break in the median here to pull a Yui. All this area here used to be open trails for you know, dirt bikes, UTVs, ATVs, that kind of stuff. I used to come up here at night after work and ride till about 5 years ago. Oddly enough, they solicited the club, ATV club that I belong to, and solicited us for a cleanup. We came up here and did a cleanup, and it wasn't I don't know, 1 or 2 months afterwards they closed it all down, and now you can't I don't even know if you can walk on it now. They folded it into a place called the White Tanks Mountain Park or Preserve or something like that. About 5 miles south here in this mountain range, there's a drive-through park and you know, walking paths that you can't get off of. There's a $500 fine if you leave the path, and you do what there's signs that say "Don't bust the crust." I don't know. Some things just don't make sense to me. Well, they're back to building houses again, finishing out some of these communities. When I first moved out to this area. None of these houses existed. Our community was pretty much out in, at that point in time, they were used up orchards, you know, orange orchards and farm fields and stuff like that. And it was through the mid 2000s, 2005, 2006, it was just like a ocean wave of homes just that got built within 2 or 3 years, and it just populated this area like crazy. And looks like it's back on again. Of course, 2008 really killed everything, and there's, you know, housing communities that just stopped, and, you know, you got frame buildings that just stopped in the middle of construction, and you know, big vacant areas. But they started building again. Framing's going up, stucco's going on, and they're building out some of these other ones, and I've seen a couple new ones start. Well, looking across YouTube here, looks like Dick Cheney, Halliburton, and the evil global warming machine are at their old tricks again. Mr. Rohonek, it is George Bush's fault. Oh no! Apparently, NT8 had a few nasty thunderstorms roll through this week. See, R1 Chronicles is dealing with some flooding up here, and here in the Valley of the Sun, we're shoveling sunshine. We've got 120-degree temperatures, and definitely warm weather here. No worries though. Looks like everybody made it through their tough weather okay. And I guess I define climate change as spring, summer, fall, and winter, with a little hunting season thrown in there, I guess. Call me crazy. Yeah, it's getting a little breezy. I would say, well, they're not predicting it. I think we're going to get a little thunderstorm action this afternoon. Day started off with some overcast, and once the sun comes out here, it just evaporates all that moisture. It hangs out, and then in the evening it all condenses back up again to form what do you call them? Well, storm clouds. I don't know if they're cumulonimbus or whatever you want to, whatever the right term is for them. But it's almost 3 o'clock and it's starting to get breezy. If the heat holds up, it may stay you know, evaporated or whatever, but it usually causes instability, and you get some what they call monsoon storms. But it's supposed to be 93 tonight for the low, which may keep it from thunderstorming. Yeah, this is going to be one of those auto dealer mega places. They're already building another one. They've got about 5 or 6 out here. I just can't imagine that many cars get sold. Crazy stuff. We'll park right here. Probably illegal. Okay, off we go again. Well, we're on to our last part of this little experiment. We gotta get Mrs. Desert Dog some ice cream. We can see if we can make it all the way home without it turning into complete liquid. Once you get rolling, it's really not terrible bad, as long as you got your face shield down. The mesh must block enough of the heat that it just allows the air to come through, and you know, it's not like riding around in your car in the air conditioning, but it's not too terrible bad. Pulled up to the light there, not paying attention. We'll pull into this mini Wally World here and get our business done. We got to park out in the sun. That would be a treat on our way out. Well, we got about a mile back to La Casa, and we'll see if you can get a pint of ice cream from the store to the house still frozen. And I may have to edit this light out. Here we go. Boy, the brakes are definitely starting to fade. Well, here we are. We'll see what we've got. Yep, 1 mile, 120 degrees, we're still good to go.